Well, good evening, campers. It's the 6th of September. It's 1915, and I've just pulled up to the Scudamore. Um, been told by the one of the military police that this is still Schedule 1 land, but this bit that I'm on, well, there's been some dumping up here. I mean, somebody's just put some tyres in front of the van right at the end and back at the end of the track about 100 yards of tyres. Well, that wouldn't have happened if I was here, because they wouldn't have stopped. They'd have gone off to somewhere else and dumped him. They would have dumped him anyway, but they just wouldn't have dumped him here. Yeah, that was, what do you call it? So it's a bit of a weird day. I'm going to do a video before now, because I haven't really had time, because where I was parked in the copse, or the wood, or whatever you want to call it, is, when I woke up this morning, the army was about, but they were, I don't know, 200 yards away, sort of to the right of me. Where's my entrance? If you can imagine if I'm in the middle of a clock and my entrance is at midday, at 12 o'clock, then they were like at 3 o'clock, but about 200 yards away. Anyway, I sat there this afternoon, and because they had a radio van there, a radio, whatever they do, communications, I didn't really want to turn nothing on, because I didn't want to give myself away. Well, that's paranoid. Anyway, I was sat here with the door open, and two squaddies walked by, all camoed up. One of them went, "All right, mate?" I went, "Yeah." He said, "You're not really meant to be in these woods." I said, "Yeah, no, I'm not." I said, "You're going to grasp me if I hear you." He went, "No, mate, fucking leave it to me, mate." And so I gave them a can of beer each. They drank that and went on their way. Yeah, so then I had to wait for them to move before I could come out of the fucking copse. I don't know if it's a copse or it'd be a wood, really. It's, I think I might call it bluebell wood. I can't remember. Well, I wasn't in it. I saw it beside of it. Anyway, that's off the road. Anyway, that's by the by. And so yeah, so I got a bit paranoid about fucking broadcasting anything. And really, I mean, all you would have seen if I'd opened the door, all you would have seen was in a fucking wood, so it made no difference. But I've mooched up here tonight, so I'm up here. I'll let you. Well, you know what it looks like out the window. Anyway, you'll see in the morning. I just hope I don't get they don't come up here poking their fucking nose in. But yeah. So anyway, I've looked on. Hang on a minute. Let's put these bins on a minute. I forgot I got this the wrong way round, didn't I? Hang on a minute. Just a second. Are you still there? That's good. Right. Hang on. Right. I've taken this from the bylaws. Hang on a minute, let me get this right. This is statutory enforcement, instruments 1981, number 1882. Defence, Salisbury Plain Military Land Bylaws 1981, made the 26th of November 1981, coming into operation on the 19th of April 1982, and they haven't been updated since then. So this is Secretary of State, blah 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 blah, military lands, Salisbury Plain military lands. Right, so that's the one. Hang on a minute. Now it says the lands is a military area, right? So I'll read this to you. This is paragraph 8. If I don't paragraph 8, what anyway? Subject to the provisions of these bylaws, and when the military lands are not being used for military purposes for which they are appropriated, the public may use the military lands for recreational purposes. Right? Then it goes on about boundaries, and you can go to the Defence Land Agent, Property Services, Department for the Environment, Estate Office, Durrington, Salisbury, Wiltshire, SP4 8AF, and shall be received evidence of the purpose of, and that will tell you where the boundaries are, right? And then it says, paragraph 10, rights of way. Nothing in these bylaws shall affect the lawful exercise by any person of a public right of way, or the proper use of any lay-by or parking place provided for the users of any right of way. So that says, as long as you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing, it does say something about camping, but because your statutory rights override that, the law's the law, the bylaws are bylaws. You know, a bit like, do this, do that, do that. But by the way, anyway, oh, they got Westbury White Horse on there. Oh, I don't know what that is, hang on a minute. On the telly.
Sight and keep the horse white.
Yeah, have a look at that.
In the 1950s, Westbury's snowy steed was
If you can see that, can you?
Controversial bid
That's where I live. I'm parked about 2 miles from that.
Instead of trowels and hose, the community comes armed with paint pots and rollers.
You are?
Hello. Hiya. I'm admiring the white horses, maybe you
Right.
are as well.
Anyway, I just let you in for my interest in that.
Yeah, I live out in one of the villages and I came up myself last weekend.
Oh, I know her.
So weren't you scared when you went down and painted?
It was a bit hairy at first.
Yeah, anyway, so that's that really. So I reckon, and also that copper said to me, if you think about overnight parking, about staying overnight, and I've read the bylaws from front to back and it says nothing about overnight at all. And I've been in a dictionary, which is the English dictionary, and I mostly speak English, and everything in the law, like I said to him on that video, everything in the law is not grey, it's all black and white. And it says camping is a tent in 7 hours. I can't remember exactly what the word it was. But anyway, that's by the by, so I don't keep fucking on about this, so I get on your nerves. It's getting on my fucking nerves. I can't understand that. I mean, I come up here, like I said, how many days it is a week. I mean, I'm up here like 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days. Some weeks I'm up here sort of 5 days. Other times I don't come up here at all, or just one night. And I've never had any hassle apart from this twice. And so I don't know whether they camp, whether they're tightening up or what they are. But apparently, where I was I was on Schedule 1 land. I was off the road, and I was more than 15 metres off the road. So technically, I'm on private property. So if the farmer's not worried about me being there, because the farmers drive by and they just put their hand up, because they fucking see me up here all the time. So they don't worry. And no, I haven't had express permission off them. You know, but they don't seem to be worried about me. Nobody's ever fucking said anything. Anyway, I'm getting, what do you call it? I want to watch this about Westbury now. It's at the train station. Oh, there's oh no, they're leaving now because that's the auctions. Light trains. Anyway, I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy. No fighting. Love you all. Bye-bye.